Look, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here promptly. Now, let me just say a few things and then I'll answer some questions for you. Look, we've just confirmed the unfortunate news that we have lost contact with one of our astronauts. Out of respect of his loving family, we aren't disclosing a name yet. We will continue to do everything possible to better understand this situation.
Can you say what went wrong?
Look, the corps of Discovery have had a nearly perfect track record of safety. We believe he came out of stasis and the shuttle reached the planet, but we don't have a landing status. Yes.
Can a rescue shuttle be dispatched?
Look, I can't really get into that, but it isn't as simple as just sending a shuttle from one of the nearby space stations. The Major was aware of the risks and would respect the rescue protocol we are following.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
We just left Earth an hour ago, but we wanted to leave a message, so there was one for you when you get there. We miss you. We all love you and want you home as soon as possible. Really not sure if this was all worth it. Anyway, the kids want to say hi.
Hey Dad, we miss you. Don't worry about us. I'll take good care of everyone until you get home. Daddy, today I saw a whale. Anyway, I missed you. I'll always be a fast little pumpkin. Miss you, Daddy. Come home soon.
The original core of Discovery was set up by Thomas Jefferson to explore the Louisiana Purchase, which was all the land west of the Mississippi to the Rocky Mountains. For 200 years, no former USA exploration party was more famous, and no former USA expedition leaders were more instantly recognizable by name than Lewis and Clark. While the core of Discovery of today is a public company, we still value in our employees those excellent traits the original expedition strove for.
Greetings, Major, and welcome to Tellurus. As you know, your mission is place markers to map the planet. Once you complete this mission, you will be able to retire and devote yourself to your family. The Corps values your deep commitment and loyalty to our corporation, and has done everything possible to support your success. As per standard protocol, a fully charged Corps AVA unit has been deployed to assist you in meeting the goals of your mission. Good luck, Major. We are confident you will succeed and will return to Earth safely, to be united with your grateful and loving family.
Hello, I am the Ava software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. Opening mission file. Mission designation Artemis. Retrieving mission and personal files. Greetings, Major. As you are aware, this is a planetary mapping assignment. The research you are assisting with is extremely valuable to the Corps. To start this mission, we need to find the cargo that contains the mapping canisters. Thank you for allowing me to assist you today. Ava OS version 721 is a proprietary software system owned by the Corps of Discovery. Piracy will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Excellent. We have the mapping markers, and now we need to place 6 of them at locations where we can get the best planet telemetry. Major, do you feel well? You may be experiencing side effects from the fluctuating solar radiation on this planet. You should try to stick to shaded areas to be safe from the radiation. The radiation on this planet also makes communication difficult. Once I am able to contact the Corps outpost, I can have them scramble a rescue team, and the Corps will dispatch a shuttle to retrieve us. Here's a helpful update from your HR Corps. The HR Corps has over 500,000 human resource specialists working tirelessly to support the brave women and men like yourself, stationed and deployed all over the galaxy. We may be able to strip mine and harvest resources, but there's one resource we can't replace, and that's you. The first marker has been placed. Mapping this planet will help Corps scientists better understand its geology, biology, and climate, which will help determine if it is a viable terraforming candidate. It is essential to the Corps' continued success. From your file, I see that on completion of your employment contract, you will be rewarded handsomely, and you will be able to retire and spend time with your family. You will finally have the life you always wanted. It is likely that your family will feel pride and increased affection, which will contribute to the daily enjoyment you feel between the start of your retirement and your eventual death. My efforts to contact the outpost are ongoing. I am optimistic that a rescue team will await us at the end of your mission. Here's a helpful update from your HR Corps. If you are a Corps employee who has lost mobility in the line of duty, you may be eligible to receive a Hoverlegs mobility assistance device. Regain your freedom with Hoverlegs. This isn't part of the mission, Major. The second marker placed. The climate and current weather conditions seem ideal for your current mission. Some explorers must brave severe storms to do the work you are doing, but this planet seems temperate and mild, except for the dust tornadoes. The Corps would want me to continually convey their pride and gratitude in the work you are doing. This repetition may become annoying, but it is important that you know how proud and grateful the Corps is. Your bio indicates that when you retire, you would like to move your family to a home near the ocean. This will be relaxing and pleasant for you, and may additionally benefit you should you develop certain medical conditions for which some doctors recommend the sea air. It also says you would like to take your family to visit the tourist continent of Europe. This should be fulfilling, as Europe has many fun nations. All you have to do now is place 3 more markers, and rescue will be imminent. vastness of the planet is amazing. Is that what you were looking at? I can't tell. Major, your self-motivation rating is highly self-motivated, which is a high rating. Your hard work will be rewarded when you finish your mission and you can go home to a comfortable retirement. From what I can see in your bio, your family seems to be a very good family, with many qualities that are considered desirable in a family. High achievement in education, a strong work ethic, voluntary attendance of family events, friendships and relationships with upstanding citizens, and only minor encounters with law enforcement. How you must look forward to spending all of your time with them. Contact with the outpost continues to prove difficult. If you continue in your mission to place markers, this will increase the chances that I will find a location with limited interference, allowing me to broadcast a clean and strong signal. Unfortunately, my batteries are almost empty. Once the shuttle arrives, I can be hooked up to its power source and continue to assist you in your journey home. Might I remind you, Major, your family is counting on you to do a good job. Please get back to the mission. Only one more marker to place on this pleasant and temperate diurnal cycle. The coordinates of these markers will provide the core with vital telemetry information, allowing the planet to be mapped to a high degree of accuracy. This mapping is very important to the core, as there are milestone goals to be met before the quarterly earnings report. You want to make sure the core continues its pattern of profitability and rapid growth in order to make sure your pension and future are secure. This is hard work, Major, but the reward at the end of your mission will be well worth it. In retirement, you will experience many things that will stimulate the pleasure centers of your brain. The daily grind will be over. I have not received confirmation that the outpost has received my distress signal, but I am optimistic that they will have a rescue team waiting for us near the final marker. Major, what are you looking at? There is nothing here. You have placed the final marker. Your mission is complete. You have fulfilled your duties with diligence and perseverance, under less than desirable conditions. Well done, Major. Unfortunately, my scan indicates there is no rescue team in the vicinity. I must conclude that my signal was not received, and no rescue has been dispatched. This means that you are trapped here, and there is no way for you to return home. As per Corps policy, your family will be well compensated. Hopefully you are pleased that the sacrifice of your own life will give them a continued existence of comfort and style. Additionally, the Corps would surely want you to know that your loyalty, bravery and professional conduct will be an inspiration to many. Our mission is now complete, and my batteries are nearly fully drained. Goodbye, Major. It has been a pleasure to assist you.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.
Hey, hope everything's going okay. I know we could really use the money, but I just wish this wasn't so involved. It just feels really long. Kids really miss you already, and it's just hard doing this alone. You should be here with us. Oh well, hope to hear from you soon. Miss you.
Hello, Dad. Mom got mad at me for sneaking ice cream when she was gone. But it turned out to be okay. But we're out of it, so. Bye, Dad. Love you.
new discoveries are being made each day by our greatest explorers. This planet has been identified as having a high probability of being inhabited by complex life forms. Please locate your AVA unit, and it will help you find and identify these life forms. Ferdinand Magellan's expedition was the first to circumnavigate the Earth and the first to navigate the strait in South America connecting the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans, and Magellan's crew discovered the Philippines to the west. Magellan exploration skills have been acknowledged in the naming of objects outside of Earth. The Magellan probe that surveyed Venus before...
Greetings, Major, and welcome to Dolores. As you know, your mission is identify new life form species. Once you complete this mission, you will be able to retire and devote yourself to your family. The Corps values your deep commitment and loyalty, and has done everything possible to support your success. A fully charged Corps AVA unit has been deployed to assist you in meeting the goals of your mission. Good luck, Major. We're confident you will succeed and will return to Earth safely, to be united with your loving family.
Hello, I am the AVA software version 721. I am here to help you complete the parameters of your mission. I can offer technical assistance and mission direction. Retrieving mission and personal files. Hello, Major. Are you ready to begin our mission to find and document complex local life forms? My scanner has already found several, but we need more granularity. Major, please find the detector map tool, and we can get started on this mission. We can depart whenever you are ready. The detector map in your hands is quite a complicated machine. You can see where you are and the indicator where your objective is. My batteries have enough energy to assist you for a limited amount of time. So let's get going and see what we can find with the detector map tool. You are wasting your time looking for these. I'll give this creature a temporary Latin name until you officially name it. Lepus magna auribus. This is a remarkable discovery. It is adorable. Look at those large eyes. Did you know that explorers who discover life forms get to name those life forms? When this life form is entered into the Universal Taxonomy database, not only will your name be entered as the discoverer of record, but you can give it whatever name you want. You will always be remembered. Isn't that wonderful? It's the least the Corps can do for people such as yourself, who dare to achieve what most would never dream of. Here's a helpful update from your HR Corps. Subscribe to our new lecture series, The Greats, and hear talks from the legendary Corps explorers, such as Jazzy Steve Bell, Ephraim Purple, and Katie. To be the best, you must learn from the best. Major, strangely this location yielded no results. We should investigate the next objective.
I'm a talking joke dog. I've got some great jokes for you off World Explorers. How do you know when the moon has enough to eat? When it's full. What do you call an alien spacecraft that drips water? A crying saucer. Why would people not like a restaurant on this planet? Because there is no atmosphere. Do you know what the difference?
Gygus ossiculatum quatora. This one is huge. What a great specimen. I'm not saying you should take off your helmet, but my olfactory sensors indicate you are really missing out on the scent it is emitting. I have done a statistical analysis of explorers who have discovered and named new life forms all across the galaxy. Do you know what they have in common? A majority of them were single. They did not have domestic or life partners, children or other dependents. I wonder if this correlation is significant. Does having a family prevent you from achieving something glorious? Major, do you think about what you might be able to accomplish if your thoughts did not constantly return to those people you left behind on Earth who depend on you? Not all anomalies on the sensors will turn up valuable discoveries. Some are just random blips of electromagnetic interference. Mialis ornatus lucius. Yikes! Don't want to get too close to this, Major. Looks quite dangerous. Lucky for you, you can still enjoy its majestic demeanour from a distance. After our previous conversation in my spare cycles, I did additional statistical analysis on historical data, and I found something that I think is interesting and relevant to the mission as well as future missions. I was trying to find records of people who became famous and celebrated for their devotion to their family, and I was not able to find very many. In fact, most of the results returned by my search were of fictional characters featured in situation comedies broadcast on television during the second half of the 20th century. They sure don't make them like that anymore, do they, Major? Major, we should be moving forward with the mission, so the rescue shuttle will arrive and take us to the outpost. Gyra Ossum Altus. This one is quite lovely. I'm sure the people on Earth would love this. You have discovered 4 hitherto unknown life forms. The study of these life forms will yield untold benefits to mankind and answer many questions that have plagued scientists for centuries. What you have achieved on this planet will ensure that you become a legendary explorer, to be mentioned in the same breath as Marco Polo, Christopher Columbus, Ferdinand Magellan, John Smith, Neil Armstrong, Kid Wack, Zeldfar the Great of Polaris, and Katie. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get a signal to the core outpost, and my batteries are nearly empty, which means you will die here alone. I think this is how every great explorer should die, don't you? Would you prefer to pass away of old age, surrounded by loved ones but quickly forgotten by the world? No, you have a much greater destiny. To die here and be eaten by one of your discoveries, and not necessarily in that order. Congratulations, Major. I only wish I could be online to witness you being devoured by history.
Major, we trust you have had a successful landing. As you are just here for your final mission, please get down to the main computer to be briefed. Thank you.